Not I.
No.
I am pulling up my stuff right now, but that doesn't mean that I'm not able to give the. I'm just pulling up the character sheet because I'm irresponsible,
Okay.
and I still have inspiration. Correct?
I believe so.
Okay, just checking.
So I vaguely remember what happened, but my brain has been all over the place, so please don't hate me, but I can try.
Let's give it a shot, and then Jimmy can fill in as needed.
Yeah.
Well, I know we left camp and went to a town, and we made Zane stay outside of the town, and Desto made him watch a fake tiger.
Correct.
And while we were in the town, we almost forgot that we had royalty with us when we sat down at the tavern, the Bookaroo. And then we all went to bed from there, but like we had a meeting or something beforehand, didn't we?
Yes.
Okay.
So we had a meeting beforehand, just kind of talking about stuff, and Buck came to the party at some point earlier in the day. He said that he was very sick and was very non-convincing that he was actually sick, and that
What are
he
you
was
talking about?
farting.
I am the best at lying. I don't know what you mean.
He was
convinced
farting
them
really bad, and he
wholeheartedly.
basically he rolled a nat 1 on his charisma check and did not deceive any of us.
He was making the arm parts.
He was making arm farts from behind a door. Very obvious something was going on. But later on, he actually came to the party and came clean that he has been talking to a loop-de-loo. I know his name is a loop-de-loo, but I will never not call him a loop-de-loo.
Sure.
So he was talking to a loop-de-loop and was considering making a deal which involved giving the birds that we possess, the elemental bird, which are basically our entire mission. Therefore, derailing our mission to get help from him to fight the evils that we know that we're going to have to face in the near future. So he came clean to the group. He apologized. He asked for us to hide the birds from him so he wouldn't know who had them, and we all pretty collectively as a party said that we're not going to do that because if we're going to trust him, we need to trust that he won't take the birds. And he seemed to agree with that, said, that he will not take the birds, and he's kind of seen the error of his ways where, as all of us, with the exception of Seymour, pretty much said that we understood where he was coming from, but that it was not a good idea, and that it's not the right call. Where this Seymour kind of disagreed with us and said that, in the coming days, we are probably going to have to make some tough decisions in order for the greater good, which might involve us making a deal with a lesser evil, such as him. All of us very adamantly, as I remember, disagreed with that. And at one point, a couple of us also said to Seymour that if he was not comfortable with doing this, he was free to leave if he wanted to, and we would not hold it against him, and we would respect him and love him for it. And he kind of took that the wrong way. He took that, in a disrespectful type of way, which is understandable. Trying to think what else we said there. I know we pretty much talked about what we have coming ahead. Um, Again, we differed on our opinions there. At some point, I think Buck went down to the bar. Am I correct in that?
Mhm.
And got toasted.
Yeah, Buck went down to the bar and got hammered. Bobby Joe and Sledge, I believe, called it a night. Um, Seymour as well kind of called it a night, if I remember correctly. And
I basically stayed in the room as everybody else left. I was like, well, if everybody's just gonna dip out,
yes,
this is
he
my
stayed in
safe
the room by
space.
himself and just kind of reflected on what took place. And I went for a walk before the conversation was over, to kind of clear my head and kind of decide what I need to do next. Um, as I was out, I was starting to think in my head, meditate a little bit, kind of reflect on what's going on, where we need to go next. And that's when I came across two pit fiends who clearly said it's not her as they were sniffing the air. Um, me being the non-metagaming character that I am, I have no idea what they're talking about, but I got some ideas.
Sure.
And then they made eye contact with me, and I said under my breath, "Fuck." That's where we ended the session. If I forgot anything, please fill in, guy,
I
because
think
I did
Yeah,
not off
I
the
think
top
that
of
was
my
great.
head.
no, I think you hit the high points. You and Caleb kind of
Mhm.
covered it. Yeah, you disguised the princess so that, or wiped their memory. So this is the second instance within the past 24 hours of Seymour wiping someone's memory with the consent of the group.
Yes, I
Um,
forgot to add that.
48.
48 hours, yeah.
Just because I know that I used the times and just had to put that out there. I was like, I did have the spell slots. As for tracking purposes, still only down 2 for the day, but within 48 hours, 4 minds have been wiped.
Sure. Good clarification. Um, so yeah, that's kind of where we pick up is Desto, you have been spotted by these wandering pit fiends in the dead of night. The party has all had their own individual moments before we close. As a reminder, because it did not really come up in conversation last time, you guys were doing a whole lot of other stuff, and between wanting to let you guys experience those moments and perhaps the DM had a little bit of liquid courage, liquid forgetfulness going on. Forgot to remind you guys that Siren is still with you, the mother of Avalaria. So we
Did
will
she
say
drink
that.
with me?
We are gonna say that she was in. I think she was in the room with Bobby Joe, but had already gone to sleep. She is overtired from being magically turned into a tree slash dryad for about a couple hundred years. So
Fair enough.
um, that has been a drain on her body. She sleeps more often than y'all do and for longer. So that explains where she is, but why she was not involved. And otherwise, yeah, we're going to pick up directly with Desto. Um, as you walk along this quiet city street, most of the shutters were drawn anyway, as the town was in mourning. But you notice that especially right now, as it does not seem like the pit fiends are raising too much attention. They seem to be like somewhat stealthy, but also kind of just making their way through. And you are about, we'll call it 60 to, well, call it closer to 100 feet that you are from them currently. What would you like to do?
Did they see me?
They have seen you. You have seen them.
Okay.
You are at what could be the beginning of a Mexican standoff, what could be the moment before you dash away. Like you are caught in the moment where you can kind of decide what you would like to happen here, or at least what you would like to attempt to do, and see how they react.
So I can't remember. I get both campaigns mixed up sometimes with this.
Sure.
Do we have a sending stone, or do we have a way to communicate? Correct, telepathically or
If
something.
you do, it'd be in your inventory. So check that.
I know our group's been. Have we been giving away sending stones like
You
candy?
have, you kind of have.
So,
The DM gave you
so
guys sending stones at one point in time, but whether or not you still have that is what's in your inventory. I do not
Seymour,
know.
Seymour still has a sending stone.
I have a
And
luck. I have a luck stone.
Okay.
I don't
I
see.
want to say you gave yours to Zane so that Bobby Joe can communicate with Zane. Because he was out of.
That tracks, honestly.
And then Buck gave his
okay.
to his mom.
I know Sledge is
So-
keeping his.
And Sledge still has his.
How far am I away from the inn?
From the inn, so you are. The inn is actually around the corner from you. You are.
Is it within 500 feet?
It is within 500 feet. Absolutely.
Okay. In that case,
It's about 150,
I am
200 feet away.
going to. I'm gonna. I want to use Dimension Door. So, okay. So I can visualize. All right. So I want to use Dimension Door, and I want to teleport directly to Seymour's room.
So Dimension Door, you've got the range, and you just have to visualize it. You don't even have to see it.
Yes. It says a place you can see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by stating distance and direction.
Well, that's fun. Cool. Yeah.
Remember that for the future, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, Deso, you cast Dimension Door. That's through the use of key points, or how is that?
It's through the use of my cape, the cape of the
Through
Montebank.
Cape of the Montebank. Yeah. So you sort of do a dramatic cape furling as you vanish from sight from these pit fiends. You smell brimstone and the sort of natural smell of kikri um, on the cloak as you cast Dimension Door and find yourself in Seymour's room.
I'm just gonna I'm assuming it just like pop in with a little bit of smoke real quick. Just like
Yeah, very dramatic, like wizard sort of thing. Or
I'm just
magician.
gonna like look at him. Seymour, pit
What?
fiends, pit fiends. They're outside.
Like
I think they're here for us.
outside the door.
Right on the street. Two of them.
Are they like in armor? Are they like trying to battle, or is this like
I think they're looking
Are
for
they
the
like-
princess.
emissaries?
Shit, we better hide the
They're
princess
looking
then.
for somebody. They said something about her.
She's in her own room.
Okay, her could probably classify quite a lot of people in a city, but it does make sense that that would come about.
They've seen me.
She's
They probably know I'm
probably
coming here.
she's probably safest in her room, and we're best to confront them outside. But do we
I'll go get
really
Bobby Joe.
want to be the ones to deal with this, or do we just want to try to take her and run?
Are we gonna leave the town to defend themselves if something happens?
You're not
Yeah.
there.
Not there. Shut up.
Oh, sorry.
This is Kayla talking. This is Flash.
Unfortunately, I don't know if we're gonna be able to run from this.
Bitch. With Zane.
They're already here. They saw me. They saw me come here. They're probably. We're
How do
wasting
they?
time.
How do they see you come here?
They
You
spotted
just
me on the
poofed into
street.
my room. They don't know where
Yes,
you
I
poofed
used the
into.
cape.
Yeah, you
You have
poofed
to
into
know
this.
something's up. They were sniffing the air. They said they can't smell. They said something about it isn't her. They're smelling.
So do you think?
What is that clicking?
Please, I'm gonna look at him just like, please trust me on this. We have to go. We're
That's
wasting time.
that's what I'm asking. Are we fighting them or are we running? And you
I
said we
think we're
have
gonna
to
have to
go.
fight.
Okay, let's go.
And I'm gonna just like run out the door. And I'm gonna go to Bobby Joe's room and knock on the door.
Okay. Keep in
Bobby
mind,
Joe,
you
get
guys
up.
only got 3 rooms, so I believe we split it so that Bobby Joe and Siren and Zane have one room, the princess has another room, and then all the dudes decided to like cram in one room together. Is how I remember that going. If
How I remember
I
it
believe
was
that's correct.
me and Bobby Joe had a room, I think,
okay.
with Zane. And Siren, I'm assuming.
So we forgot about Siren. Is it
Yeah.
fair that we just bought her own room?
I think we probably would have done that just
Is
for
that allowed
comfortability.
since we forgot about her all the way to
Sure.
this point? Like,
Yeah.
I think it is fair to say that we probably would have done that.
because
Pay
I don't
another
trust
gold
her.
and
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't trust her in the room alone with the princess, obviously, and I don't really trust her in the room with any of us either. So I'll drop another gold piece out of the inventory here. But yeah, so Sledge, I guess, is just under our bed. And
Yeah.
I'll, as
Yeah.
Desto runs out to go knock on Bobby Joe's room, I'll just like pick the side of the bed as I get out and just be like, "Did you hear that?"
She's talking to you.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Bobby Joe.
No, the guy under the bed.
Sorry, I'm watching cats fight, and it's amusing.
Yeah.
Hear what?
Hold on, where are my keys? I'll jangle them in front of the
Yeah.
screen.
Give it a little jingle jangle.
We're over here.
Hear what?
What do you mean here what?
He asked if I heard it.
Bro.
So, did you hear
Welcome
what
to my
Desto
life,
just said?
gentlemen.
No, I think this is a character. I'm gonna give him.
I've been sleeping, you dumb bitch.
Whoa!
Easy,
Wow.
easy.
Whoa.
Everybody calm.
Oh,
All right.
We're gonna
Aggressive.
find Sledge at the bottom of Loch Ness, and I'm coming home alone.
Okay.
Hard to believe
Yeah.
these two people are going on a honeymoon here in 12 hours.
We're getting
Man.
we're
we
getting
love it here.
All right. So resetting.
So hear what?
Desto explains everything that's going on. He leaves the room. Seymour kicks under the bed, says, "Hey, did you hear that?" Sledge answers, "Hear what?"
Pit fiends are outside. Desto's trying to get us to go fight them.
Okay.
He thinks they're after the princess or something.
Oh, you're serious? You're serious. Okay. What do I know about pit fiends? Do I know anything from my clerical anti-demonness or no?
Haven't we
You
fought
know
one?
that we fought one
We
like
fought one.
Yeah,
right before we went into the mountains.
yeah, I remember that. It didn't live long enough for me to really know anything about it.
Did you guys fight Hub?
We did fight
Yeah.
a pit fiend.
It
Okay.
fucking lasted a millisecond before it was fucking paced.
Interesting. Cool. Yeah, I must have tried to block that one out.
Dramatic moment.
Yeah. So that's
yeah,
what you
two-
remember is you crushed one into
so-
paste.
Two pit fiends. That still could probably take it by itself. Why are we worried?
You see a very visible shrug at him. He
Why?
says we need to go fight them.
No. Oh, now he says. All right, well, lead the way, Desto. I'm up.
I'm not there anymore.
He's
So
already out of the room. So
As you guys wake up,
I'm saying it sarcastically as I'm getting up.
Good cover.
I'm in the dead of sleep.
Good cover.
as you guys wake up, we're cutting to Desto knocking on Bobby Joe's door, opening that room. However you.
I was just hanging out
I'll
with Zane.
knock on it.
We were chilling. I wasn't asleep.
Okay. So I'll knock on the door, and when you answer it, you'll see I look just very alert. It's like there's pit fiends outside. They're most likely here for the princess. We need to act and move.
Dang, that serious, huh? Are we? I guess I have the same question as Seymour would. Are we running or fighting?
Why is everybody asking me all the difficult questions? We need to move. There's two pit fiends outside. They're looking for the princess. We need to all be alert and ready in case we have to act. I don't know if that means we're going to run. I don't know if that means fight. I think a fight is probably going to be imminent. We are wasting time here.
Okay, I will immediately stand post in the doorway and put both arms and legs to either side.
Where's Buck?
You hear?
I'm asking Bobby Joe. It's like where's Buck?
Oh, Buck's at the bar. Can't promise he's
Okay.
sober.
I will find him. And I'm
Buck
going to
is
start running down to the bar.
laying on the bar, singing a goblin drinking song to himself that I have just posted in the chat.
I want to see it.
Oh fuck yeah!
Excellent.
It is in
Oh,
Mongolian, which I have based the goblin culture off of. So
You sent it in the wrong chat and I didn't get it.
I sent it in the new Ammolia general chat. I could put it in the handouts.
Oh,
It's-
I thought you meant Facebook.
No. Sorry, I could put it on, but I found it on my computer as I was doing this. So
You have it.
What is it?
I posted it in the Discord. Excuse me.
As Desto, you run downstairs and find Buck slumped over the bar, in this sort of halfway conscious space. You also see the doorknob begin to jiggle on the tavern door.
I'm going to smack the fuck out of Buck. I'm just like,
Ah!
I'm like, shh. There are pit fiends outside. They're coming inside. Let's go. They're here
I
for the
would like-
protest.
I would like to say, at least in background for all of the movement of it, Sledge and I are probably making our way downstairs at this point.
Sure.
Buck pulls out his glaive immediately, and it's just, we're just fighting?
We probably, yes.
Okay, then what are we waiting for?
And I'm going to point to the doorknob that's jiggling.
Do I hear the doorknob jiggle?
You definitely see it.
Fight the doorknob.
Also, DM, would I need to make a Constitution saving throw from being slapped awake and immediately standing up real fast?
Yes, we're gonna say because you have narrated yourself being drunk into a stupor, we're gonna give a Constitution saving throw to see if you are able to rally that quickly.
If we fight, the drinking song is going to be
Sober
my
up.
fight music.
13.
You are coming out of it, but still feeling a little groggy.
Oh, God. Oh.
We are going
Is
to
there knocking, or is just the doorknob just jiggling?
It is currently just jiggling. As a point of clarification, you're going to make con saves kind of throughout the night. Currently, you are subtracting a d4 from every roll.
Wow. All right.
That's fair.
Yikes. Don't like that.
I'm going to I don't know if you have a map for this bar, but I want to post myself like facing the doorway, and I want to have my bow, the Soul Winds cry out, and I'm just knocked ready to go.
Okay.
Soul Winds Cry is the name of the. What a bow name! I love it.
Thank AJ. AJ
um,
came up with the name. He gave it to me. Sledge.
The doorknob ceases to jiggle as you hear a. I don't know if that came through on the mic, but
So
I
knock.
got
knock.
one knock.
But what do we do? Do we answer it?
Who is it?
I knew that was next.
You idiot!
If you're selling something, we don't want any. Unless it's cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. What he said.
No, we're not selling nothing.
Then go away.
Open the door.
I don't think I have the capability of doing that. What do you want?
Open the door.
Or what?
I
No.
would like to
You're
say,
the vampire. No, I don't invite you in.
I would like to say at this point, like I'm sitting, like made it down the stairs. I'm standing there, like guys, I'm just gonna open the door. We might be able to talk our way out of this.
No, if you open the door,
That's a terrible idea.
if they're vampires,
huge.
if you open the door, they can't come in.
I think they're bigger than the one we fought before.
Why can't you just open the door?
Yeah, why can't they open the?
Sorry, you're asking us now.
I'm asking the ceiling. I'm talking to
That's
God.
a logical question.
Well, because the door is
Because the
locked, is
door's
what it
locked.
sounds.
Oh, the front door to an inn.
Are you gonna try to kill us?
Are you cops? You have to tell us if you're cops.
It's illegal not to.
It is in the Constitution.
You just hear a heavy infernal sigh from the other side of the door.
You are not being helpful.
Yeah, no, I told you we should just break the door down. I'm
But-
trying to be respectful.
Oh,
Hey,
See,
Wait,
he's trying to be
respectful.
respectful. Why are we not? And I just walk over towards the door and I begin to open it.
okay.
oh no.
Oh shit.
Uh,
I'm not there.
I started talking to him, so I can't be mad.
I'm so
You open the door.
I open the door.
All
I
right.
apologize. We are a bunch of drunk
Hope you get-
patrons here in the bar,
Wait.
and we're a little paranoid.
Speaking of that, Seymour, could you make a wisdom saving throw?
Hell yeah.
As he says that, I'm not as think as you drunk I am.
Beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
I pictured Seymour just opening the door, just getting a fireball blast, like
Dude, I thought he was
flies
going
all the way back into the wall.
I thought it was like the Hulk fist on Thor and just
Yeah.
more flying back.
18?
18 will not do it. You are overcome with fear.
Holy shit.
So you currently have the frightened condition.
Jesus.
Pussy.
Oh.
Have you even gotten out from underneath the bed yet?
Yes.
So you see these two hulking pit fiends standing in front of you. As the one in the like closer to the door.
We're looking for someone and would like to check if any of those in this building, given that you all are awake and the bird ran.
I didn't run. I teleported. It's different.
Question.
You're not there, you said.
No, I'm not there. But can I hear
Caleb?
anything that's
I think it is fair to say that you hear like a low rumbling of voices. You hear like your part. It's kind of like when you hear stuff through an apartment floor. Like you don't hear the conversation specifically, but you hear kind of the different tones of the voices, and you hear two very deep, very like gravelly voices that are unfamiliar to you. And when those voices in specific talk, it's kind of like when a subwoofer is a little too cranked up and the floor vibrates just a little bit, not enough to like freak the neighbors out, but you feel the buzz in the floor.
So I'm assuming that we don't want these people to know that Zane is here, but I don't have a clue what's going on.
I cannot tell you that. That is up for you to decide.
I feel unsafe.
Who is it you're looking for?
Yeah.
We're looking for a dwarf.
He's
What
peeing.
dwarf?
What kind of dwarf? Man, woman.
One woman gifted in the ways of
Oh,
technology.
Oh, see, not me.
are there dwarf women? I thought they all had beards.
I assume that there have to be dwarf women for there to be other dwarves.
We usually just pop up from the ground
That is what I heard. I heard they pop up from ground.
like daisies.
You were what I smelled.
What?
There is a dwarf woman here, but I don't think it's the one that you.
No, we want him.
Me?
Not you.
As he points past you towards
Oh.
Sledge.
Well, you can't have him.
I don't know what to tell you. That is not a dwarf woman.
No, I know it's not a dwarf woman, but
Guys,
That you need to make up your mind. You're not making any sense. Come back tomorrow and we'll figure this all out when I have had some coffee.
Wait, yeah, coffee. But why do you want me? Because I smell good?
her scent is on you.
Oh.
Well, probably the new cologne.
You whore.
Sweet. That's cool. Why do you want? It still doesn't make sense why you want me. What for?
Is the one gifted with technology. We were told that she was the smartest.
What do you want her for?
That is none of your concern.
If she
You're not
smells
being
like
helpful.
me, then I think it is of my concern.
Well, then him smelling like
So
her is none of your
if you
concern.
want a little bit of help, you got to give a little help. So how about you give us some answers? And maybe
You
we'll
see the one in the back roar and thrust his mace down into the pavement, and you hear rocks smashing into pieces.
All right.
Oh, I can
You're
do
going to
that.
have to
Fear tactics now. So you're using fear tactic.
I don't
Okay.
like these. And as he does so, why do you have to
Well-
be so loud? Jesus, we're all right here. God, as I make another Constitution saving throw, and get a 27.
Okay. Yeah.
That's good.
We'll say that the roar has shaken you out of your stupor.
While
Uh,
sorry,
well,
go ahead.
I don't know,
Seymour, go ahead and give me another wisdom save.
While he's doing that, I'm going to be like, well, your fear tactics aren't going to scare us. Right, Seymour?
Incredible.
I'm assuming a 15 is not gonna save.
Still no.
And I look over to Seymour, and I think it's fair to say I can see that he looks shaken at least.
I've like moved backwards away from it, and then like sat at one of the tables like off to the side. At this point, I'm just like, okay, just sitting here, not a problem. I'm just hanging out.
Well, it's not going to work on us, okay?
Knowing who they're talking about, can I kind of want to so I know where she is, but who's looking for her?
DM, I have a question real fast about the roll I made.
Yeah, go for it.
I have the ability to counter charm, which says during that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet that you could hear gain advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. Is there a way that as I like back off and I'm sitting there, I'm like convincing myself into being counter charmed right now? Like, it's okay. We fought pit demons before. Like, you don't have to worry about this.
It sounds like that's how that ability would work. Yeah, you could roll with advantage.
Okay. But I know that I have to take an action to do it, so I was thinking that while this conversation...
Oh, sure. Yeah, go for it.
That counts as like an action, is like I'm just over the table by myself, just psyching myself back up.
Cool.
Well, that was a lower score, so I gave you my advantage already then. We're good.
Right, cool.
But
then, yeah, the pit fiends will turn to you, Sledge.
We're under no compulsion to give you the identity of our boss.
Well,
You may choose to come willingly or unwillingly. That's up to you.
I'm under no compulsion to give you any answer either. So
I'm going to whisper to Buck.
I look at Buck.
He doesn't know what that means.
Buck, do the roar. Buck, do the roar. Do the roar.
Oh. All right, if we're doing this, and Buck will roar and rage.
Okay, and with that, everyone roll initiative.
Oh.
Wait, I want to hear a roar before we do it. God.
Tyler. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to fire a shot with roll initiative?
No, you are not.
Okay, that's fair.
Appreciate the
I don't like it, but that's fair.
I hear you.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Okay.
Oh, Bobby Joe.
Well, that's because you're upstairs.
I got a nat one.
All right, yeah, that does kind of track.
4 and 11, though.
Well, yeah, because it added my plus, but
Yes, but I just have to point that out there that you still had an 11 with a 1. Like, you're never under double digits for
I didn't
initiative.
do better.
That's amazing.
Woo! Yeah, do the roar. I'm pumped up because I just got a good initiative. It's always a good day when Sledge gets a good initiative.
I'm ignoring everybody right now. Fuck all the
All
way
right, let's
on.
see. All right, so these guys.
Yeah, little bitches. Little bitches.
Man,
Fuck the hoes.
is it great to be alive on a Wednesday night or what?
Do not
Pretty
appreciate
solid,
that
you know.
CM Punk reference. All right, cool. So 25 to 20.
21!
Woo!
Okay.
Nice.
20 to 15.
16. Oh, what'd you get?
You beat me. I had 16. You had 18.
Okay.
Big 1-8 with a 0.
Seymour 16. Cool. 15 to 10.
I know Bobby Joe got an 11.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
my
but
bad.
she got nat 1, so fuck it. She don't get an 11.
So
I
what
got
we'll do
I got 8.
is Bobby Joe, you will go at the end of initiative for the first round, and then after that we'll take you at the 11 number.
And
Okay.
you're at disadvantage.
I got an 8. Shout out to the 2
Nat
crew.
1.
Okay.
Tough to suck.
I don't want disadvantage.
This-
Does that mean I lose all my pluses?
And then
Roll 2 dice and take
all
the
right,
lowest.
so 1, 2. Who am I missing? Sledge, Seymour, Bobby, Testo. Okay, cool. There we go. Sweet. And with that, Buck, take it away as I pulling up the map now.
Hell yeah. So as I Rajay, a magical effect happens.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I haven't used this in so long.
We have an
If
Owlbear map?
Working on it. I may or may not have intended for you guys to fight outside, and then you dimension dooring has had me scrambling a little bit. I got something. We're good.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're good.
Alrighty. So as I rage, lightning begins just kind of swirling around me. And you see it imbue in my glaive. As I run up, how far away are just like as you're pulling up the map, how far away am I from them?
Yeah. Effort egg.
What? Opie? You're next one, you're at the bottom.
Just in round figures.
We'll call it. Yeah, I think that's the front door. Cool. We'll call it 50 feet.
50 feet. That is actually I can get there because as I rage, I will kind of spring up, and they actually hear the boom of thunder as if a lightning strike. I jump and then run to get right up in their faces. So I can do that as a part of my raging. I can move half my movement just as my rage.
Okay.
And so I would like to attack recklessly.
Sure. Before you do, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as well.
Is this a charm effect?
It would not fall under charm.
Actually, so DM, I would actually like to get 15 feet from them. to keep them at range with my glaive.
Okay, that is fine.
Does that?
You will still need to make that wisdom
I
saving
still
throw.
I still need to make that effect. Okay, I just wanted you. I just wanted to
I
make
have
that
a
clear.
question. Based off of his location, would you say he's within 30 feet of me?
I think that is okay. I'm posting the handout section now for the owlbear map. So y'all take a look at it.
Okay.
There is actually a staircase down, so I put Bobby Joe at the top of the staircase, and I've got Sledge kind of in the staircase area. Y'all take a look at the map and let me know where you think you would have been.
Yeah, that tracks.
You have me right about where I would have gone to, because if I opened the door to the south here, I probably would have like backed up to like the table here
Cool.
and been like, "Oh, yep, I'm just backing away. I'm okay over here." So when Buck makes his thing, since we talked about me using counter charm on my last turn prior to everything, that applies to you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet.
Okay. Buck, make this
Gain
wisdom save
advantage
with
on that
advantage.
saving throw of
Oh,
Frighten or
cool.
Charm.
Okay. Okay, cool beans.
What?
Yeah, that's a good spot for me too, Tyler.
Cool.
Tyler, I know you got me at the
That
bottom
is
of the stairs.
a 22.
22 saves. What was your question, AJ?
I was gonna say when I was saying do the roar, I in my mind I was like next to Buck. Is that possible or no?
Yeah, that's
So I'd have
absolutely
been.
possible. We'll move you right over here.
Yeah, so you'd have been at the bar. All right, so I do save.
You do save.
Cool beans. All right, so now I'm attacking recklessly.
Yep.
Oh, that is very good. That is a 29 to hit
Hits.
and a 22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. I'm just going to give you total damage on this guy in front of me.
Sounds good.
Okay. What's that? I need him to make a dexterity saving throw.
Cool.
Ooh.
That is a 26.
He absolutely saves. But he is going to take +3. Oh, fuck me. Okay. 13 plus 3 is 16. Plus 18. So 13 plus, or what did I say? No, that was 16.
You said 16,
Yeah, 16
plus 18.
16 plus 18.
It's 34.
And then is 24. And then
34.
because 34, then because I went before them in initiative,
You did.
I get to add 8, 3, another 11 points of damage on top of that because of my surprise attack.
Okay.
And this guy's speed is reduced by 10 because of Slasher.
Ooh,
Okay.
Slasher! Let's
Cool.
go.
45 points of damage and speed reduced. Got it. I believe that's it for you, correct?
That, I believe, will do me.
All right, cool. Sledge, you were up next.
All right. It's so weird being here. I am going to. I'm going to walk a little bit. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to be kind of next to Buck. And I'm going to try out.
You are also making a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Got some close.
What a bitch. What an idiot. I'm an idiot.
Because you said you're next to Buck, right? You're like up here.
Hey, don't talk about my friend that way.
Wherever I put him, I was going to stop.
Oh, okay.
I don't need to be.
All right.
You know what? No, fuck it. I'll go right up to Buck. I can't let my buddy be by himself.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, you'll make the save as well.
We'll do it. So give me a second. I gotta use the app now instead of the website, and it's just weird, so I apologize.
All good.
Did a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom
Yes.
saving throw with advantage.
At
Oh.
advantage.
You're welcome.
Yep, very much so. Oh, it went from a nat 1 to a nat 2. Great.
Okay, cool. You are frightened,
Yep.
which means that you, I believe it's
Disadvantage.
disadvantage on attacks against this guy.
Or
Yep.
ability
source of
check.
your fear.
While the
well-
source of its fear was within line of sight. So
Yeah.
technically, it's any attack. Like even if you were doing something else, it would be like.
Gotcha. All right.
As
There you go.
soon as I step up, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
And
this
now you
one
can
is a
no longer-
little more looming as this
There-
enclosed space really accentuates the size, the muscles, the fear
Yeah.
of these two pit fiends.
Yes. I'm going to use
he
a
hot, though?
5th level spell because we're at 5th level spells, baby.
That's right.
I'm going to be like, shit. These guys are kind of big. Look at Buck like, oh, we might need some backup, and I'm going to summon an Avenger Celestial
Oh,
from
Okay.
the Forge of God himself.
Damn.
Uh,
All right.
I'm going to use the Avenger as I summon them kind of back. So he's going to come with a ranged attack of some stuff. It says it has a Celestial Spirit stat block. Oh, I have that right here. Never mind. Aha. So
This is
he's
for the
in
summon celestial spell.
Yep.
Cool.
So he's got a 16 AC, 40 HP, fly 40, speed of 30, blah, 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 all this stuff. And he's going to make his attacks right after me.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's doing you said the Avenger one, so the Radiant Bow attacks.
Yeah. For flavor, can I just say he instead of bows, he's like throwing hammers? But
Yeah.
like same stat block.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna
cool.
say, like, you summon this celestial spirit that is an angel wearing goggles and a heavy leather apron, and drops a celestial toolbox on the table as he's like, all right, let's get to work then.
I picture his wings being like super small and tiny with a fat broad body.
For sure. Yeah, and he'll start chucking hammers whenever you command him to.
And
DM,
then
I can
before
throw
that,
a token if you need me to.
That'd be great.
I am going to, if you want, he's got some good range, so if you want to put him like there, I think that would be fine. Not right next to us, Buck.
I placed it so you can move it, I think.
Thank you, if that's okay, because I can do it with somewhere within 90 feet. So with his range, yeah, he's got a lot of range. He can throw hammers pretty good. So I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him next to Desto, I guess, if that's cool. And then I'm going to use my bonus action. See, we need backup. These guys are big. I'm going to use my Giant's Might, and I'm going to become enlarged. So now I'm a size bigger.
So he's normal.
Yes. And then as I'm growing large, the Celestial is going to make makes a number of attacks equal to half the spell's level, rounded down. So 2.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to be 1 second, friendo. I have to do this. It's going to be my spell to hit. So I need a dice. I hate this so much. Spell
Okay,
it.
fucking nice then.
Give me a sec. No, I'll do it next time. The +9. So give me a second. D20 +9. I'm gonna roll 2.
Get the fuck away.
I got 1 is a nat 20. The other one is a. What's the other? No, it was 20 plus. All right, so 1 is a nat 20. The other is a 17.
17 is not going to hit, so the nat 20, take max damage, and then roll the dice to get your total number.
Okay, so it'll be 12. Damn it. I hate this. Sorry, guys. It'll be 12 plus 2. So it'll be 14 right off the bat, plus it's a
Spell
5th
level
level.
is 5th, so
Yeah, 5 radiant damage.
19.
And then 2d6. Give me a second.
19 plus
2d6.
12 is 31. So 31 points of damage.
I just rolled the 2d6, so that'll be 7.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It'll be 7 added on to the, what was it before? Cool. Yeah,
7
so it'll
plus
be
19, so 26 total. Got it.
26. I don't know if they take extra radiant damage or not.
They do not, but it still hurts them.
Cool. And that'll be my turn.
Awesome. Seymour, you're up next. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is a total of 3.
Cool. You are still frightened.
Okay. I am going to burn towards them. And I am going to just put out my hand as I kind of stand up and back away just 5 feet. It's not like I'm running.
Right.
I'm afraid I'm not petrified over here.
The stagger back, not the full turn and run.
Yeah, it's just and I cast a spell on them at a point that would not hit my allies. I cast slow.
Okay.
I need both of them to make wisdom saving throws. DC 17.
Cool. I should have had the dice out. This. You said DC is 17?
Correct.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. That is a 28.
Ooh, nice roll.
And a 25.
Right. That is terrifying.
This usually works. No.
Okay, cool. Wasted a turn. I'm just gonna go ahead and bardically inspire Buck, and just be like, "Go get him, man! Go get him! Get him! Get him!"
What is that, Seymour?
That is a D10.
Ooh. Okay.
It's really nice.
Pretty cool.
Cool. Buck, I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Why?
Because.
Is it still at advantage?
Taz, you're gonna have to check me and figure out.
It is no longer an advantage.
I didn't think so.
Because mine was no longer an advantage either. So it only lasted for the one action between basically
when we started. Yeah.
Before when we started and when I got my turn.
Is this for fear?
Is not.
Oh, this is something different.
This is something different.
Okay. Is this the charmed condition?
This is not the charm condition.
Beans. Okay.
I will let you guys know when it's the charm condition. I recognize that we've got a lot of safeguards for that.
Yep. That is a 16.
Cool. You are paralyzed.
What the fuck?
Dude.
Bro.
Oh no!
What happened? How? Why?
As the first pit fiend shakes off the couple of blows that you have rained down on it and sticks out his hand, and you see infernal magic rush from it and bind you in place, holding you back.
Jesus.
Oh.
Is dumb question, Tyler? Is this an attack or is it like an aura or what?
This is a spell.
Okay, so tell us if he's casting a spell, DM. Someone might have counterspell.
Okay.
Well, hang on. I have a question.
Yeah.
Don't bully our DM, Brent.
Yeah, Brent.
No,
First
what,
time
what,
AJ feels on his
don't bully
heels.
him when he
Like, oh, God.
paralyzes me.
AJ talked so much shit earlier that I was like, oh god, I kind of feel on my heels. Don't bully the DM.
So you said this was an attack?
This
It's
is
a
a
spell.
spell.
Okay, but was there like an attack roll?
What
Like
are
a spell?
you trying to do here?
I'm trying to redirect it. If he does an attack roll action.
This is not an attack roll.
That wasn't
This
an
is a
attack
saving
roll.
throw by him.
Okay,
Or by
that's all I.
excuse me.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh,
I also did I cast a spell, did not give you guys a chance to counterspell. Free pass on this. Does anybody want to try and counterspell this?
If you're giving us the free pass, I will backpedal to do it.
Don't you?
And
You're rolling with disadvantage on this, right?
Why would he be?
Because it's he's afraid.
It's not an attack roll though.
It's only if the spell level I use it at is lower or equal to the spell casting level that he's doing.
Gotcha. Okay. Well,
So,
yeah, go
I
ahead
am
and call
going-
out your counterspell level.
I'm going to call it out at 4th level.
Okay, you are rolling.
Okay.
all right.
So this is disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Not a spell, I suppose. So you do not have disadvantage on this. So am I rolling versus you? It's been a while since I've been counterspell.
He's rolling.
Okay.
So
and adding
I
his
need
spellcasting mod.
It's gonna be a 10 plus whatever the spell level is, right?
So
That's what he's trying to beat. Yeah.
Yeah,
if
that's
it
what
is
you gotta
cast
do.
at 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spell casting ability.
Ooh, it is an ability check.
If casting at 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spell casting ability.
All right.
The
I think
DC
that
is
is
equal
clear
to
language.
10 plus spell's language. So yes.
So this is disadvantage.
Big rolls. You gotta see more.
Yeah. You would have had disadvantage.
Before I roll, if I roll well on my first roll, can I choose to use a luck point to make that my
You
roll?
can decide that now. You may not do it afterwards.
Okay. That was one of the things I wasn't sure since I don't.
Does that seem
Not as
fair? Does
familiar
that
with-
seem consistent with
Oh,
how
yeah,
you luck points in the past?
I don't know. I ask because I'm not familiar with it.
That's up to you. That's a Tyler DM call.
Well, let's see.
Oh, here it is. In the words written, you can choose to spend a luck point after you roll the dice, but before the outcome is determined.
Ooh, there you go.
Okay. So yeah, you'll know what you roll. So that sounds good to me.
That's fair. Okay.
Man, this high level combat shit. So many more moving parts.
Yeah, I hate it.
Some moving parts. We go nowhere.
All right. So that I am going to use my luck point.
Woo.
Okay.
Let's go.
And this is for a spell modifier. I have 16 plus 5 for a 21.
All right. You are able to counter this spell.
Yes, Buck.
So
You're-
Buck is
you're just
not
broke.
paralyzed. You feel a little bit of a locking as Seymour is then, through his fear, able to push that spell away. The second Pit Fiend is going to jump forward and attack you. So we're going to do its bite attack.
Okay, so who is it attacking, and how is it getting into my space?
The second one is attacking. So the first one is going to kind of move up here, and the second one is going to move, because I think the first one only had 10.
Yeah, it
10
has
feet
10 less
to-
movement.
10 less movement.
Yeah.
What is the 30 feet or yeah, okay. So he's just gonna walk in. Yeah, we're actually gonna put him here. And then the second
if
one,
he's going to go there, then I'm going to use my polearm opportunity attack against that guy.
okay, do so now.
I don't think a 17 will hit.
A 17 does not hit. And then the second one will get here.
Okay.
And you've already used your polearm opportunity
Yep.
attack. So you recklessly attack. So these are all with advantage, correct?
Correct.
Oh no.
All right, that is a 29 to hit.
Yep.
Take 28 points of piercing damage.
Ouch, because
14.
I'm raging.
I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's only a 13.
Okay, you are poisoned.
Okay.
Please remind me on your turn what conditions everybody's got, and we'll resolve them each turn because you're going to be able to potentially roll out of them, but things may happen. He is also going to continue attacking you.
Perfect.
That is a 25 to hit.
25 does hit.
What is the attack with? Just because I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
First attack was a bite. The second was with his claw.
Does he have does he have his hammer or whatever that is coming or what?
Mace.
The mace is upcoming. Buck, you take an additional 19 points of slashing damage.
Is that already halved?
No, none of these are going to be halved. So you have them. Then the mace attack. 27 to hit.
27 hits.
I'm going to redirect this. So whatever damage you roll, this is going to go hit the other pit fiend.
Now, why did you wait for the mace attack?
Because it looked worse than the.
Yeah.
I didn't want to know that. I didn't want to know like your things. I wanted to just like the mace.
Yeah.
The mace.
All right, you're redirecting. So where does this go?
This is going to go to the other pit fiend. Using my reaction with my Cloud Ruin, a creature I can see within 30 feet is hit by an attack roll. You use your reaction and choose a different creature other than the attacker that becomes the target of the attack instead, using the same roll.
Okay, so this actually does kind of help. That doesn't apply. And then so we. All right, keeping up. That is 19 points of damage to the pit fiend. As you see, the fire damage that also would have been applied, the pit fiend is immune to. And then finally, there is going to be a tail attack on Buck.
Jesus, hell.
Does a 16 hit.
No, fuck you.
All right, so after getting whomped twice, Sledge redirects the mace attack, throwing the second pit fiend off balance. You're able to get your arm up just in time to block the tail attack.
And as I do so, Buck will just quickly say, "Why do you get to hit so many times? It's not fair."
Would it be fair to say that we took note of bite / mace tail, and then that the one fiend didn't take fire damage, or would that be metagaming, or would that be like we observed it?
You observed everything.
Cool.
Yep. Cool. So Desto, you're up.
Oh, thank God. Which one looks the most injured?
The only one that's
one.
been taking damage is number one.
Okay. In that case, I am not going to get closer because I
haven't rolled above 10.
Whatever's happening to them that I can clearly see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do 2 attacks on my bow.
Okay.
On number.
Below 12, they're all below 10. Okay, 17.
First one's going to be a 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
A second one. Hold on 1 second.
These are weighted dice. Oh, 6. That's a pretty nice. Oh, 5. Oh my. This one's a cool dice.
Sorry, dude. I'm looking at my
All good.
features. I have so many
A lot of moving pieces.
Okay, so it says. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Second one is 15 damage. Does that hit?
15 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 does not hit.
It does not hit?
It does
Okay.
not.
So for that one, I'm going to use focus aim, and I'm going to spend 2 key points to increase it by
To increase it by how much?
4. So it would be a total of 19.
19 hits.
Okay. So those 2 hit, and then since I spent 1 or more key points, I'm going to make another attack with action,
Okay.
and that'll be a 17.
17 will miss.
Fuck. Do I want to spend another key?
It made him so cute, and then you got food, and now it's leaving.
Screw it. Yeah, I'll spend another.
Screw it. Let's do it.
Yeah. So 3 hits.
The minute he heard that you got food, he was like, actually.
Now he's like, I look okay.
That was a section.
Eating the rest of that first again.
Yes. Okay. So all these are. Cool. Sorry, talking to myself.
You're good. Keeping things moving.
It sounds like his.
Total of 31 damage.
Okay. 15 takes 31 points of damage. Doesn't look like he likes it, but still got plenty of fight. And anything else for your turn?
No, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Stay where...
Excellent. Back around to Buck. Buck, I believe you are under the poisoned condition, correct?
I am under the poison condition, so my attacks will be at disadvantage. However, because I can attack recklessly, I roll flat.
Okay. You are also going to take 21 points of poison damage.
What the hell? God. All right. I don't like that. Okay, well, I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me,
Uh-huh.
I guess.
Yeah.
Who did Desto hit?
Desto hit the first one as well.
Ooh.
So currently we've got concentrated fire on number 1. Number 2 is completely unharmed.
How's one looking, if I can ask?
He's taken some really good shots. You guys have done like over 100 points of damage to him, and he's still got plenty of fight.
Okay, fuck.
Did we skip her on like for a reason?
We skip. Yeah, did we skip? We skipped Bobby Joe.
Shoot. I got thrown off because I put her at 11. So my bad. Thank you, AJ. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Kayla. Bobby Joe.
Finest them.
Stairs.
So
I didn't
sorry.
know if we were flipping the first round. I knew that we were doing.
No, you've got a
Okay.
turn. It's just at a disadvantage, and you were at the end of the round, but I've got you in the middle where you should be with your total number. So I was just looking at the wrong thing. But please.
Where is my character? Oh, over here.
You see yourself. You're right over here.
Okay. So I've left the room at this point then.
You have. Yeah, we're gonna say that you have left the room. I guess a clarifying question for you is: did you have Zane stay in the room or come with you?
I feel like I had Zane stay in the room. I feel like that would be the safest route.
Okay.
I don't like to put him in danger.
Understood. Then in that case, yeah, go ahead and take your turn.
Okay.
Remembering that any rolls that you take or rolls on your any rolls that you make will be made with disadvantage.
All right. What is my speed?
Speed should be about 30 feet.
Ew. I think I'm gonna move like right over and then that's close enough. And I'm gonna start blasting, I guess.
All right, go ahead and start blasting. I assume you're attacking number one. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh fuck! I'm close enough.
You are close enough.
Fuck!
You dummy.
Shut the fuck up, EJ.
Don't talk about my friend that way.
13.
You are also frightened, so
No.
you've got
You're right.
double disadvantage. No, I'm just kidding. You'll just continue to be at disadvantage until that fear effect goes away.
Damn it.
We're not rolling them.
Does not matter for this turn though. Does not change anything for you this particular round.
Why am I rolling damage? I'm not supposed to be rolling damage.
I
Right.
can tell you.
I'm good now. Okay, there. Wow. Wow. I got it now. One on both rolls.
Dude, we're all bad.
Oh my god. Okay. Wow.
Well, now,
Yeah. I didn't hit anybody. I missed everything.
you might have hit Buck.
I think
No.
that on a double nat 1, you draw your guns from your holsters and you like catch your belt weird so it snaps off, and for a brief moment your pants drop to the ground as you like grab your pants and pull them up really high.
That's better than what it could have been. I thought you were going to tell me I like shot myself in the leg or something.
Nah, that's AJ's game. We're just
You cheddar bomb.
Yeah. So, all right, cool. I unfortunately think that's your turn, unless you've got any bonus actions for me.
We should have skipped you. Jesus. Way to go.
No, I'm good. You can move on.
All right, cool. Buck, you still take the damage that I told you of 21 points of poison damage. And then you were going about your turn. Because I don't think you're frightened, correct?
No, I am not frightened.
You saved.
I saved. Man. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna attack 1 instead.
Okay.
So I'm kind of reaching above Sledge and just stabbing out at number 1.
Sure. Could go around, but you're choosing to go over.
Yeah, because it's more fun that way. A 25 to hit.
25 hits.
And an 18 to hit.
18 misses.
Okay. So on my attack, I do need him to make a dex save.
Okay. And this is for what reason?
For my lightning that is surrounding me because of my rage.
So this is a magical effect?
I mean, no, because you said it that way.
Okay, cool. He is going to roll a 12 for his dexterity saving throw.
He fucking failed.
Cool.
Take it full. Yeah.
All right. So because of that, he is going to. I'll get to that here in a second.
Okay.
10. That is 15 slashing damage.
Okay.
And oh bollocks. 13 lightning damage.
Okay. So 28 damage total.
Yes.
All right.
His speed is also once again lowered by 10.
Okay. Is this a stacking effect or is this?
No, it's just because I hit him again with a slashing weapon. For this next turn, his speed will again be reduced by 10.
Okay, excellent.
Also, because Tyler, I have hit him.
You have.
Any attacks that number 1, he wouldn't know this, but you as the DM will know this. Any attacks that he makes against anyone that is not me will be at disadvantage. And if he does hit someone with an attack, they will have resistance to all of that damage.
Okay. Sounds good.
But he doesn't know that.
Well, it's pretty intelligent, Brent.
No, but he hasn't seen me use it yet.
Didn't you guys fight a pit fiend previously?
You just told him.
Yeah, I don't think I had this this effect when he did that.
Okay.
I don't know.
He didn't live long
Good
enough.
game, Tyler.
Cool. Is that your turn?
Oh, I still have a bonus action. Haha. I will hit him with the butt end of my glaive.
All right, hit him with the butt end. Sledge, you're on deck, and then Seymour.
That doesn't hit. So I
Okay.
don't hit him with the butt end of my glaive.
For the final thing on your turn, I need you to make another con saving throw.
No.
Okay. All right, carrying on. Sledge, you are up next.
I am going to. I know you said I'm on deck, but I feel like. Oh, what an idiot! I should have done this first. I'm just kidding. I'm not an idiot. I am going to smack number 1 with my hammer.
Okay.
So let me see what this is gonna be. Yes. Yeah. No, you know what? First. No, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Make
So
up your mind.
I'm going to hit him with my hammer.
Okay.
That is going to
Seymour,
be
you're on
a.
deck.
I believe that's a 19. Let me double check. Actions. Where are you, actions? Oh, I lied. No, that is going to be a 21.
21 hits.
Haha. I don't have a D8. So that is going to be 9 points of damage.
Okay.
I am then going to cast Spiritual Weapon next to Pit Fiend number 1. And I'm going to hit him with a second hammer.
Yep.
And that is going to be a 17.
17 misses.
Yep. And that's my turn. Oh, and then after my turn, the Celestial's gonna go attack.
Yep.
And that is going to be, oh my god, dude, another 17.
Misses.
Another 17. Bro, fuck yourself.
Okay,
Fuck
so
yourself.
a total of 9 points of damage for your turn. Great.
Fuck you.
All right. Seymour, you're up next.
Fuck, dude.
Okay, since everybody is attacking number 1,
Bobby Joe will be after Seymour.
I'm not using them again.
I am going to cast a spell on number 2. I'm going to cast Psychic Glance at 4th level. I need him to make an intelligence saving throw.
I believe I need you to make a wisdom saving throw to see if you're still frightened first.
Yes, that's fair. And I do not think a total of 6 will beat that.
It will not. All right. So he needs to make an intelligence saving throw against the spell.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Dude, this dice is fucking threat. I swear to God, it's bleeding.
How's a 19 work?
It beats it. So he will take half damage from the spell, which will be
Jesus.
2, 3.
That's not a dude. One beat. Nice.
Uh, 28 damage halved
Okay.
is 14
Yep.
psychic damage.
14 psychic damage taken. Sounds good.
Yep, and then I am going to use my bonus action, and I am going to send a bardic inspiration. The thing that's next to Desto is the celestial,
That's the
correct?
celestial spirit. Yes.
Okay. I am going to bardically inspire Bobby Joe.
Okay.
So she will get a D10.
Bobby Joe, you got a D10 at your disposal. Moving along to your turn now.
All right. Am I still afraid? Do I have to roll for anything?
You will roll. Yeah, go ahead and roll another wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Saving throw, right there.
Just go, baby, go
You're
away.
wrong.
23.
23. You are not frightened, and you will no longer have to make that roll. So you are not frightened, so you don't have disadvantage on anything. You are back to flat rolls.
Shoot.
Hold on, I'm reading something. 60 feet. That's close enough. What do I want to sound like?
I don't know what you're doing, dude.
I don't know either.
Just fucking shoot.
Shut up, AJ. I was trying to come up with a cool idea, but I think I'm just gonna shoot because apparently I'm not cool.
I would disagree with that assertion.
We need you to shoot. You need to, and then we need you to action surge and shoot more.
15.
15 misses. You could use your bardic inspiration if you would like to try it now.
Well, do I still get my I still get my bonus actions and everything, right?
Yeah.
Yes, this is just
reminding
you can
you.
use the inspiration to hopefully improve one of those to a possible hit.
You get 3 attacks, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna save it for now.
Okay.
We'll see.
Sounds good.
Oops.
Nice.
26?
26 will hit.
Oh yeah. 12 damage.
12 damage taken. Got it.
You get 3 attacks, don't you?
Yes, shut up! Not in my ear. I like it better when you're in Syracuse. I would like to use a Deadeye shot.
Okay. That gives you advantage, correct?
Does it give me advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So you give yourself advantage on this attack roll.
Ew. I was really close to a nat 20 now.
Did you roll 2?
No, I'm waiting for it to fucking get out of my way. It's in my way. Ew. What was the other one?
You rolled a 21 and an 18 there, I believe.
Thank you. I was trying to pull it back up.
Okay. 21
I've got the
will hit.
Yeah. 10 damage.
All right, 10 damage taken. Anything else for your turn?
No, I'm gonna save my inspiration for
Okay.
now.
All right.
I was gonna say, but don't you get 3 per your normal attack action, and then you can do your bonus action for a total of 4?
Let me double check.
Because you're a fighter?
Well, I get the 2 shots because I have 2 guns. And then my bonus action is another one.
Yeah, I just thought as a high level fighter you got 3 attacks.
We're checking. I know at some point fighters do get that. I forget which level they get it at, though.
She should at level 11.
Okay.
12.
Yeah, so then you would get 1 more. I am almost into your sheet now. Yeah, you get 1 more attack.
Okay, I'll shoot him again.
All right, fire away.
Oh, shitty.
Dude, we are rolling.
But I only got a 12.
All right. Moving right along. Cool. So in this turn, the second the pit fiends are going to share a look.
Right, he's already out of the fight. Just go ahead and fully remove him and then we'll clean up the rest.
The second pit fiend is going to cast a spell at Seymour.
Counterspell.
Okay. What level counterspell?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna reread this real fast to see. Just want to make sure that I'm understanding it right. So, if the creature is casting a spell a 3rd level or lower, its spell fails no effect. If the casting spell 4th level or higher, you make a DC that. When you cast a spell using a 4th slot or higher, the interrupted spell has no effect if the level is less than or equal to the level of the slot you need. Okay. Can I do a quick Arcana check to see if I understand how powerful the spell was against Buck?
Sure. I will say DC. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the different pieces of information I could give you. I could give you school of magic. I could give you level. And that's probably it, right? And then maybe what the DC is that you have to beat. Yeah. So let's call
I
it.
would say.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say. I rolled a 19.
Okay, I was gonna say 15 for the school, 20 for the level, and 25 for the DC that you have to beat.
Okay.
So if you got a 19, you'll get the school. It's an enchantment spell.
Okay. I am going to counterspell at 6th level.
Okay. The spell does not happen. That one just goes, oh, come on, man. And the first one is going to attack at Sledge.
Okay.
That is a 32 to hit.
Yes.
Jesus.
That is going to be.
Wait, who's attacking who? What?
Sledge is gonna die.
No, not. Oh, does it?
Wait,
Doesn't have
no. Seriously, DM, who is attacking Sledge?
Oh, number one.
No,
Yes,
he has disadvantage on those attack rolls.
Okay, my bad.
Get hooked.
All right, we'll re-roll that then.
Thank you, Brent. I mean, Buck.
So if he's got disadvantage, was I rolling with 2? Why would I roll? All right. Cool. 22 to hit.
Oh, please.
Okay.
What's your room? Oh shit.
25 to hit.
Please.
25 doesn't hit?
Please.
Remind me what it is.
Move along. Move along.
30 to hit.
You're bright. Yeah, you hit.
Okay, cool.
You got me. Damn it. Oh, no.
You are gonna take
You will have resistance to all of this damage, Sledge.
Thank you, friendo.
12 points of bludgeoning damage, and
So sick.
I think I know the answer to this. Are you resistant or immune to fire damage?
Sure am.
Which one?
Immune.
Cool. All right, so I'll just put those dice down. And because you took 8 points of damage, or however many points of damage, I think it's 12, have the 6. You do need to make a concentration check on the Summon Celestial, right?
That is correct.
Cool.
This dude. This fucking dude. Concentration! And I get advantage! And it is going to be above 10, which I believe is what I needed, so.
Yeah, you're good then. Does a 27 hit?
Please.
Fuck! What is your AC, my guy?
Well,
It's a secret.
It's above 27, it's below 30.
Oh my god, alright. Yeah, the Pit Fiend is very unhappy right now. Desto, you're up. Oh,
Okay.
wait 1 second. I am gonna move these guys.
No, you can't do that. It's
Yeah,
too late.
yeah, I can. No, I can. I'm going to move the first one. Well, we'll move two. I'm going to move him up here. And
Oh no.
yeah, the first one's going to go over here.
I'm going to use my reactor to hit
Yeah.
him.
And I believe
I'm
Buck
also going to do that.
Yeah, go for it, guys. I got you. You good?
Isn't his speed reduced from the last hit he did?
Yeah.
Yeah, his speed reduced by 10.
He only moved 10 feet.
I just wanted to make sure. I just put it out there. I'm trying to help. Since I'm not doing shit else this battle.
Uh-huh.
I do not.
You said that we knew, because we fought pit fiends before.
Okay.
From our last encounter, did we know does necrotic damage wound pit fiends at all or no?
Necrotic damage would still wound a pit fiend.
Dope. I'm gonna do a 4th level wounding, inflict wounds.
And you can do that as a reaction?
With
or as an opportunity attack?
Yes, with what is it, War Mage, War Master. I will find. Forgot the name of the thing. Give me a sec.
Battlecaster?
Warcaster. There we go. Thank you. Warcaster. Yeah, I can use a spell for my opportunity attack. As long as it has a casting time of 1 action and only targets that creature.
All right, cool. Good for you.
Oh. Thanks, friendo. All right, now here's the bane of the existence. Our fucking spells.
Desto, while you're waiting for your turn, if you could go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
I don't wanna.
You have to.
No. Don't make me.
Inflict.
I'm using my final luck point.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to. I don't believe an 18 is going to hit, so I'm going to use my inspiration from last in order to re-roll.
Okay. Yeah, AJ, your roll.
21.
21 will hit. Taz, you got a question?
No, I was just shaking my fist for AJ.
Oh, okay,
I was
cool.
like, I was a better roll. That was a good use of inspiration, buddy.
Gotcha.
34 necrotic damage.
Cool. This one's starting to look kind of fucked up, y'all.
Oh, buddy. Hey, come on.
And then, Jimmy, what'd you get on your wisdom save?
With my use of a luck, does a dirty 20 save?
It does not.
Oh.
No! That hurts.
Shit.
Oh no.
A DC 21 wisdom save?
That's correct.
We don't know that 21.
You out of your fucking mind?
It's a fucking pit fiend, dude. These things are scary.
We are not. I fell in the pit. We all fell in the pit.
All right. You are frightened.
No, I'm not.
You are frightened.
I'm using my stillness of mind as my action to not.
Ooh.
Let's
okay.
go.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I just didn't want to use my action to do that. Fuck, dude. It's ruined all my plans. I was about to destroy Tyler's hopes and dreams.
Dude, we're not rolling too hot tonight as a
No,
team.
I won't.
Guys, real quick, this is Smoka.
Use your rifle.
Smoka!
Oh.
Smoka, help us!
Be good
We
luck
need
for
your
us,
help.
little girl.
Oh my god.
Tiny little thing.
Shit, dude.
Hey, we've set ourselves up for a really big 3rd battle round.
I'm looking for anything.
Oh shit, it's gas in your face.
How many fights have we had that have actually gone longer than 3 rounds? in
Yeah,
this campaign?
Not many.
Tyler got sick of us talking shit and bumped it up.
Did. 1000% did.
Honestly, not hating. I'm hating my performance. I am not hating the fear in the battle though.
Dude, everything's been rolling around like the 8 to 12 range. It's not good. What?
That's me, please.
Yeah, isn't it Death's turn?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still my turn.
No.
All right.
All right. You have
I
anything
have
for me, man?
nothing he can do.
Okay. So you're frightened, or no, you're not frightened. You're taking your action. Stillness of mind.
Yeah.
Use your
This is a. This is an action. Sorry, I'm not trying to hold shit up, but I'm not looking at my items that I have.
No, Bobby Joe is on deck. Stop forgetting about mine.
Wait. No, but we did Bobby Joe already.
Oh, she's not on deck.
Then yours. We have gotten ourselves.
Yes, you did.
Backwards.
You did do Bobby Joe.
I thought you were not one. I thought you were on the bottom.
She was for the first turn.
We did the
then
first
he
turn.
changed.
Did we not do? We did the second turn as well.
Yes, you did. You did. Okay, so I'm gonna spend a key point.
Yeah, come on, you're
and I'll take the dodge action.
Okay, you're taking the dodge action. Sounds good.
Yeah.
God,
that's my turn.
Remind me what dodge does. It's any attacks on you or disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yeah.
Cool. All right, back to Buck. I need a con saving throw from you, Buck.
Okay.
Actually, not yet. I don't.
Oh. Okay. Then I didn't roll.
You did not roll. You are going to take 21 points of poison damage.
Fuck me.
You need to stop being poisoned.
I do need to stop being poisoned. How is one looking?
One's looking pretty fucked up, but still got a little juice to him still.
Okay. I am going to hope that my friends and comrades have won, as I'm going to run up and get here. Actually, no, I can get here. No, I'll get here. And I will attack with my glaive on 2.
Okay, I need you to make a charisma. No, I'm just kidding.
No more saves.
Yeah, you're making attacks on 2.
Yes, but I am making this recklessly, so I am doing it a flat roll because I'm still poisoned.
Okay.
That is a 28 to hit.
All right, 28 will hit.
That is higher than a 28. That is a 29.
29 will hit.
Get him.
I say, suck my dick, goblin.
Okay.
Oh, we like those numbers. We like those. All right, that is a... Oh, he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Does he? Okay.
Actually,
this is for
he
your
needs to
magical
make...
effect, correct?
Yes, I believe he actually needs to make 2 of them.
Okay.
Yes. No, once per turn. He only needs to make 1. Sorry, I apologize.
Okay. That is going to be a 27.
That saves. Okay, so he doesn't take any lightning damage. But he is going to take, on the first attack, 20 points of slashing damage.
Got it.
And on the second hit, he is going to take 17 points of slashing damage. So 37 points.
All right.
Total. Bonus action. Hit him with the butt end of the glaive.
Yeah.
That is a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, not that one.
Took us a while to get going, but we're good now.
That is another 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And now he will have disadvantage on all attacks that is not against me. And if he hits someone else that is not me, that creature will have a resistance against that damage.
Okay. That's not the song that's playing right now.
Everybody wants to rule the world, Tyler.
You got anything else on your turn?
Not right now.
All right. Then we are moving on to Sledge.
Woo! I'm going to run up. Where are you going, little bitch? Little bitch, feed ass bitch. And I'm going to hit him with another inflict wounds.
Okay.
Where you at? Where you at?
Inflict wounds is necrotic damage.
Yep. I hate this app so much. Spells. There we go. I still got a couple more fourth level. Sure do. All right. Let's see what happens. Another inflict wound. Big number. There we go. 26.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit him again. What I get? That is gonna be another 34 necrotic damage. How's he looking?
Damage on number 1. He's still hanging in there.
Like, oh, you like that? You like that? I'm gonna action surge and I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Oh, I lied. That's a 17. That ain't gonna hit it.
17 misses.
But I still expend it. Ew, no. And I am going to then hit him with my hammer, spiritual weapon hammer. And that is going to miss because dice suck today. But as the hammer misses, my guardian angel dwarf thing is going to go and he's going to then hit him. And that's what we get. First one, 25.
25 hits.
Second one, 21.
21 hits.
All right, so 2d6
You're
plus
no,
2.
this is the dwarf.
5.
Celestial thing. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. So first one, big number, is going to be 11 plus 2 is 13 plus 5, 18 points of damage.
Okay. Still in it.
And then the second one that hits is going to be nice. 12, 17 points of damage.
Still in it, but looking very fucked up.
Oh yeah, you little bitch, where you going? Stupid bitch.
Where is Brothumi?
You are in no position to demand anything. Go on, get.
Alright. Seymour, I need a wisdom save from you.
I'm assuming a 17 will not beat it.
It's not. Still
All right. Well, in a frightened manner, I am going to, as a bonus action, cast Misty Step.
Okay.
And I'm going to move 30 feet to the south.
Mm-hmm.
Here. I have a question for you just because of the verbiage of Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
A beam of crackling energy streaks towards a creature within range.
Yes.
Make a ranged spell attack against the target.
Yes.
It does not say I need to see him, as long as it's within range.
Okay.
If I use
Holy
my
shit.
20 feet of movement to step outside of the door and then cast it inside,
I'm gonna double check. I'm inclined to rule no because they also, I don't think, have the verbiage that you need to see whatever your melee or ranged. I don't think that's verbiage that they include in those attacks. But
what is this?
we've got our rules lawyer on it.
No. Tell me what I'm looking at specifically?
So I am at a disadvantage right now because I am feared for Eldritch Blast. Based
Correct.
off of what it says for fear is that a frightened creature has disadvantage on attack rolls or ability checks while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
Yep.
I am trying to see if I can break line of sight and still use Eldritch Blast because it does not specifically say a target that you see. Mind you, many of these spells that I have looked at start off with a point that you can see
Okay.
or
hold
a
on.
creature within sight.
Technically, DM. For spells and things like that, it would say a creature you can see. However, this is a creature within range. However, with it being a ranged spell attack, that would, I believe, a ranged spell attack does require line of sight.
That is what
So,
I'm seeing as well. Is that the spells that make the distinction that you need to see them are spells that are
yeah.
like Saber Suck or
Now
like
you
Magic Missile that just happens because
so
it's a ranged attack. Any attack requires line of sight.
basically
that-
you could blind fire. That
But
is
I'd
something
still
that
be
you
at
are allowed to
disadvantage.
do. That would give you disadvantage. So at this point, like, just attack it.
It's disadvantage one way or the other, so I might as well not play. I asked just for that sake, and that makes sense because in the earlier spell I had used, Psychic Lance, you unleash a shimmering lance of psychic power from your forehead at a creature that you can see within range. That was why I asked about verbiage. It makes sense that if it is a ranged attack spell, by nature it needs a line of sight. Okay, cool. Well, then I am going to, as I run out of the room, I can see that number one's not looking great. I am going to just...
If you are running out, number 2 is going to take an opportunity attack. No, because you missed a step. My bad.
Correct. I Misty Stepped as a bonus action, so I'm using a cantrip as my action spell.
Okay.
I get 3 shots at Eldritch Blast at disadvantage, and I'm going to shoot him at number 1, seeing that he looks so low.
Yep.
As I'm like, all right, I'm getting out of here. All right. All right. I had a 6 plus 11 is 17 as my first one. That doesn't go. I had a 13 plus 11 is 24 for my second. And then I had a 9 plus 11 for a dirty 20. I believe that only the middle one hits, correct?
No, the last 2 will hit.
Okay.
Get him!
And that is D10 plus 5. Uh, 13 plus 10 is 23 total, force damage.
23 damage total is enough to blast the first pit fiend against the stairs to the raised platform and knocking him out. So,
All right, so that like brought out, I just like blind shooting behind me, just like ah, and I like duck around the corner to see, like look back in to check my work and be like, oh fuck, I actually got him, and
Yep.
that's my turn.
That is your turn. Bobby Joe, you're up.
I would like to. That's not that far. Are you gonna move me since you're fucking closing everything out now?
I don't know.
Why are you touching things?
I don't know.
He just fucked it all
No,
up.
I didn't.
Zoom in!
Zooming.
Okay, well, since you're in control of everything, can you move my character over closer to Buck, please? On the other side. The other side! Thank you. No, what are you? Yes! God.
Okay.
Dummy. Okay, I want to use my rifle of divine smite.
Yeah, go for it.
Fuck yeah, we love to hear that.
24?
24 will hit.
Yeah.
I assume you're using one of your Divine Smite charges,
Yes.
which gives you an extra 3d8 damage, I believe.
3d8?
Is that right?
How do I roll?
What?
How do I roll
For what?
This is the extra 3d8.
Just do that.
Okay.
And then go to D8 and just click it 3 times.
Yeah,
15 plus whatever my roll was before, because I can't pull it up. Won't let me.
You can't.
8. So
Here it is.
23. Okay.
I got
So
it.
23 points of damage.
ahead.
And you get 2 more attacks.
I'm gonna use my pistols now. And first one's 21.
Nice.
Hits.
12 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Second one's a 24.
Nice.
Hits.
Told you, big round 3.
12 damage again.
Okay, so 23 plus 24 is 47. Alright, cool. Damage taken. Does not like that one bit. But as he sees his compatriot drop, you hear the remaining pit fiend yell, "Hofus, no!" Where's that rat fuck? He is going to cast a spell on Buck again, and I believe Seymour is out of the room.
No.
Oh.
You're muted,
Taz,
Taz.
I can't hear you.
I did say that I was peeking back in after I checked my work and be like, oh shit, I got him.
Okay.
I would say that metagaming wise, it's like I'm taking like half cover, but
Sure.
like my concept was just to get the hell out of like direct area of him, but still be helpful. So I'd like to say I'm like looking.
Okay.
I
So he's
would like
casting a
to
spell?
counter spell.
Alright, what level?
4th level.
Roll.
All right. Checking this off.
And that's still with a disadvantage because you were frightened.
Yes, it will be a disadvantage. Before I roll my second one, I may do what we did earlier about the luck point.
Okay.
I'm just going to see. So I need the DC to be 10 plus the spell's level to beat it.
Okay.
It's so close. I want to try that or not.
I don't want to metagame.
Yeah, please don't, Brennan.
I got exactly a 10 on the dice. And I have a +5, so it would be a 15. I am going to risk it, use a luck point, and use 15 as my number.
Okay. So it is 10 plus the spell's level is the DC.
Yes.
You succeed.
Woo, let's go, Taz!
The remaining pit fiend is going to use 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, he's still slashed. He's 10 feet minus. Get back.
He's not. Or no,
I thought
he is.
Buck.
He is.
No, he is.
He is.
So
but he
suck
is
a dick.
flying out. So
He still has 10 less feet of movement.
He does. And he is still able to get out to Seymour. And actually get around on this side. You're going to take an opportunity attack, I assume, Buck.
Yes, I am.
Sentinel.
Nope.
Okay. And that is his turn. I believe he will need to... Yeah. That's all he's got. So, Desto, you're up, buddy.
All right. I am going after him.
Sure. And I believe you're no. Well, yeah.
All right.
Um,
So I'm gonna run up to him.
you did not save on your frightened throw last turn, right?
No, I used my stillness.
Okay. So you are going to need to make another wisdom saving throw.
No. He passed his fear
action.
check.
He
He
did
used
not
his
pass it.
action.
He did not
I
pass
didn't
it.
pass it.
He used a different effect afterwards to get rid of the effect.
Ooh.
Throw was not passed.
Interesting.
No, he ended the fear condition, so which makes him succeed.
No.
Oh,
He did. Okay, hold on.
that is cool.
He rolled as to whether or not he was afraid. He then used his action the next turn or not the next turn, his action that turn to remove the fear condition. The next round,
I'm just gonna roll. I have no fears right now.
Hit Bean's fear aura.
I don't save, so I'm feared. I'll use the action to end my fear, and I'm just gonna stand because that's what I do.
All right, we're gonna take I think a couple minutes of a break as the rules lawyers are very furiously examining this.
Yeah.
And I don't want to bone you out of a turn if they've got a case.
I actually don't think I have a case on this one.
What are you doing?
Oof.
While we're waiting for that, Buck, you would be on deck, and then Sledge.
The only thing I can check that would make sense is
what's the verbiage of stillness of mind? That's what I want to look at. Enormous 40k rule change. Interesting. Gotta check that out.
Oh, I actually think so. If Stillness of Mind says that it treats it as a success by ending the condition,
that's what I'm saying.
Then the fear stuff usually only happens once per 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
On any of the auras, or
basically because if you think about it like stillness of mind acting as like an automatic save, then the fear or then he's saved against the fear aura.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Stillness of mind. You can use your action to end one effect that is causing. It does not say that you treat it as a save. It just says
by ending an effect. Okay.
What's the aura say? What's the aura? I just want to know what it says. Just read the aura.
The aura, any creature hostile to the pit fiend that starts its turn within 20 feet of the pit fiend makes a wisdom saving throw. So,
that starts its turn.
Keep going though. I want to see what it says thoroughly.
Yeah, no, I'm not telling you all the rest. But actually, that's a good point, Taz. Starting the turn. He did not start his turn in fear aura.
Yep.
He just ran into it.
Okay.
On that technicality, this is another win for the rules lawyers. Jimmy, you're fine.
You don't even know if he's hostile. Maybe he's going to give him a hug.
Yeah,
or he's going.
We're not doing that. But well argued.
I'm not still fine, but I will take my.
Oh man, hang on. We love this. We love it.
All right, I'm gonna make 2 attacks on, and I'm going to. Is my mic cutting in and out?
No.
Okay.
I think as long as you hold it close, you're fine.
27 on the first one.
27 will
22
hit.
on the second one.
That will also hit.
All right, and then blows.
Want any more coffee, babe? You do? I'll get some on my own too.
First one's gonna miss,
Thought I had you.
and second one's gonna hit.
Okay.
Not too bad.
So 3 attacks are hitting in total.
Yes. So I spent a key point on Flurry of Blows. He's gonna have to make a con save because I'm point for stunning strike.
Cool.
More in there.
So
That
DC
is
16
not
con
a
save.
magical effect because it's key.
Right.
16.
Meets it, beats it.
Cool.
Can I use that multiple times?
You can use it every time you hit.
Okay, I'm gonna use it again then.
Yep.
He's gonna need to make more.
17.
I'm gonna use it one more time.
Sure.
It's gonna need to make another one.
25.
You fucker! God, I hate this game. All right.
All right. How much damage do you do?
Jesus Christ, dude. 22 damage.
2 damage. Got it. All right.
And that's my
Sorry.
turn.
Yeah, that's your turn.
Dave.
The
my
Pit
turn.
Fiend has run outside. Desto in hot pursuit as both seem to be chasing Seymour. Buck, it is your turn. You see that the combat seems to have made its way outside, and there's one Pit Fiend that is incapacitated and unconscious over on the steps.
Okay. Oh, balls.
Oh,
Alrighty.
and, 23 points of poison damage.
Fuck, dude. All right. Oh, that doesn't. So, is this map accurate? Is he 40 feet from me?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will get within. I will move 25 feet because he will still be within 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He'll still be within poking distance, and I will jab at him with my glaive. No, I gotta get closer. Hold on. Okay. I will jab at him twice. I make my poison save at the end of my turn, right?
Correct.
Okay. So this is flat.
Oh, wait.
That is a 23 to hit.
Hits.
That is not going to hit. So one will hit. And then I'll bonus action jab him with the butt end. Does a 19 hit?
19 just hits.
Okay. So 18 slashing damage. I need him to make a dex save.
Sorry about that. You said 18?
Yeah.
18 damage and a dexterity saving throw for magic attack. That definitely saves.
Okay. Then 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Then he will have disadvantage on all attacks made against creatures not me. And if he hits someone with an attack roll, they will have resistance to that damage.
Okay.
That is my turn.
All right, Sledge, you're up. Seymour, you're on deck.
Okay. So he's got minus 10 feet, right?
Currently, yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. I am going to run up max that I can. I'm going to have my little spiritual weapon hammer kind of be guard over the unconscious Pit Fiend.
Yep.
I'm going to move as far up as I can, which will be 10 feet away from this dude. Based on the measurements. That was 10 feet. So he's going to move up there. And so, question for you.
Yeah.
I want to. My celestial is going after me. I want to do something, but it's going to make them vanish. So can I hold my action until the celestial goes? I like hold it,
If
and
it
it triggers
says,
me when he's done.
I'm gonna be a stickler here and says if it goes after you, then it goes after you.
So I can't hold my action for it then.
No, because it's tied to you regardless. Like you will go, like even if you were to hold your turn, because it's not in the initiative order on its own, it would just go after wherever you held your action to. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
I was gonna have my celestial heal Buck. I guess I'll ask Seymour. Seymour,
It's outside
or
at
actually,
the moment.
how does Buck look like from when I'm running forward? How does Buck look? Does
I mean,
Buck
he's taken some damage for sure. The poison condition has not been kind to him. I would say Brent would be the more accurate communicator on how Buck is looking at this moment, but he's definitely taken some damage.
On a scale of 1 to 162, Buck is at a 73. So Buck has
I'm not even okay.
now finally started to look bloody.
2d8 won't do anything.
After
Okay.
the rounds of poison damage, that's just infuriating.
Okay, so I'm gonna say fuck it. He's fine.
Next
I'm gonna
time you
run
get
up.
a third pit fiend.
I'm going to.
No.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Guardians. It's going to knock out the Celestial.
Okay.
Appreciate the work, home slice. But we need some speed bumps here. I'm going to do Spiritual Guardians. I'm going to need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Cool. Here's my other. Dirty 20.
That you are going to take half, so 3d8. But so you're going to take 5 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
But more importantly, your speed is now halved.
Okay. We're all.
Oh yeah,
that
so
speed.
minus the 10.
So
So
the 10,
his speed
minus
is now
10.
like 5.
And now halved.
Okay.
So that is
flying.
the purpose for that.
So that number is probably different.
It's probably
10.
Whatever it is. So whatever it was after his 10 slash, it is now halved. So boom. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Seymour, you're up.
Okay.
We are fucking
Believe
ganging up
a wisdom saving throw.
I definitely will. I'm betting an 11 will not unfear me here.
It will not. Man, I'm like, yeah. We'll talk more about this after the session.
We're rolling bad. Your fear is going good, and you're still getting whomped. Get out of here. Just kidding, God.
And
Yeah.
I can see that the pit fiend is trying to fly away, right?
He is flying after you.
Okay, so like he's like trying to looks like he's gonna like try to grab me this turn and everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to quickly assess the situation here. And be like, I'm in danger. And I am going to cast a spell and use Misty Step again.
Okay.
As I am going to go back inside this direction.
Okay. Love it.
You mentioned previously, and this is a slight metagaming aspect of it, but you said that there is an incapacitated number 1, that he is
like
not
an
dead. Unconscious and incapacitated guy over here. Yep, it just threw me off because usually it's like whenever we do something, you always just say, "Okay, that guy's dead."
No, I should have clarified. I misspoke that he is dead, but
I
misspoke because I was leaving him on the map in case y'all want to do anything with his corpse after the fact, but he is dead.
Cool. That was one of those things where I'm like, am I trusting that I killed this guy, or I'm like, I'm just gonna run over and kill this guy even more? Like,
Sure. No,
I
totally
couldn't
understand that. I misspoke. So
This is
good
malarkey. Why is that?
cool. So then I'm just gonna rinse and repeat my turn and just aim this one at number 2,
Okay.
and I'm going to use Eldritch Blast on this guy, and it'll be a disadvantage.
Yeah, go for it. Bobby Joe, you are going to be up next.
6 plus 11 is a 17. 8 plus 11 is 19. Does that hit or no?
19 does hit.
All right, and then the last one
What?
is another 19. Ooh, okay. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Cheers, Meatloaf.
Very well.
26 force damage.
Okay. 26 damage taken.
I've used action, bonus action, and
Bobby
Wait,
Joe.
I'm not using movement. I'm done.
Gotcha. Brent, between Buck and Sledge, people are going to be so fucking. A plant is going to be more mobile.
Yep.
Than everyone else. It's awesome.
Oh my god! And then if I do add Sentinel, then
hey, question, DM: if I had slash, would that stack upon his slash?
Yep.
Oh my god, we're all getting
Yeah,
slashed.
it would.
We're all getting slashed.
All right, cool.
It would, unfortunately, DM. It would stack.
Sure. Bobby Joe, what are you doing with your turn?
I had AJ move me. I wanted to be in between Buck and Sledge because I didn't want to risk hitting anybody, and I would like to use my Rifle of Divine Smite at number 2.
Yeah, go for it.
Like that bitch.
I'm all the way down. Hold on. Rifle of Divine Smite.
At this point, it's like a shotgun range of it.
25.
25 will hit.
Oops. Why does it keep doing that? There. Ew. Oh, a 7.
7 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. That's after you rolled the 3d8 as well.
Yeah. I forgot.
If you want to use the charge, you don't have to use the charge.
Oh, I'm using it.
That's what I figured.
27.
Okay, so that's 27 total, with the 7 included.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right, that's 1 hit. 15's still up, but takes another 27 points damage.
Got 2 more hits.
Yes. I'm gonna use.
With the rifle too.
I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna use something different because you just said that. I'm gonna use my rifle.
Okay.
27.
That'll hit. Do you want to use your final charge?
Yep.
All right.
1, 2, 3. 28.
28. All right. Yeah. 15 number 2, looking pretty hurt. Still got a little bit of juice, but looking pretty hurt.
Final fire. I'm gonna use my Rifle of Divine Smite again, just no charge.
Okay.
Oh no, my phone's dying. Oh, that was a bad roll. 16?
16 doesn't hit.
You still have your Bardic Inspiration.
Hey, use that.
Okay, roll a d10.
Add a d10, or roll a d10 and add it. Eight.
24.
All right, that'll hit. One more attack. This one's just the regular rifle damage, no divine smite.
That's a thing?
Well, no, 0 to 10.
Oh,
Dumbass. It's good. That's max.
okay. Max
I think it's max. I think the
18.
D10.
I think it
18
was.
damage. Awesome.
16, sorry.
16. Okay. Got it. Yeah. And are you taking any movement or anything else on your turn?
Nope, I'm staying right there.
All right. So now,
We're yelling at the same. Where are you going? You were acting so tough before. Why are you running away? Bitch fiend. They're cute. Take a picture.
Shit.
Die, bitch.
Oh, is it his turn? I need you to make a wisdom
It is
save. Need you to make
Oh.
before you get. You gotta make a wisdom save.
Okay. 16.
This one.
No. You're gonna take a full 3, 9, 12 radiant damage.
All right. 12 radiant damage taken. God, what do I do here?
Nice. Or maybe bite.
It takes its beating like a man
Yeah, he was so tough when it was two of
and a
them.
gentleman and just dies.
No, we gotta knock his ass out. I want to know what they want. With my auntie.
They clearly wanted your auntie. They wanted her. That's
I want to know why they want her. Maybe now that we beat his ass, he'll tell us some answers. He wanted to do it the hard way. Well, let's do it the hard way. Where are you going?
if memory serves me correct. We tried to talk to the other pit fiend last time and got shit out of them.
We didn't give him a chance.
Man. I really wish I had some better options here. Yeah. Oh wait, he's gonna make disadvantage attacks on anybody that's not Buck.
Correct, but he doesn't know that because none of them have attacked anybody that hasn't been me. They've just done spells.
I thought the first one had.
The first one did because
the first one did, but
like,
I don't know if he would have shared that information with his comrade.
and Tyler's like, these guys had telepathy. You just didn't know.
I'm gonna try it, even though I don't want to, but I'm gonna try it. Buck, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh no.
Or rather, I'm casting a spell.
Don't look at me, man. I am tapped in that.
All right, I am now finally using my
I was
bardic
like, you gotta
inspiration.
be tapped out at this point.
Oh wait, hold on.
Bardic
Wait. I still have 2/3 levels. I can counterspell.
Yeah, do
That's
it.
up to you. That's up to you.
Counterspelling.
Alright, roll.
I thought I was out, but I'm not. This is a disadvantage, though. Fuck, I forgot about that.
When he's out, they pull him back in.
Buck, hold on to that bardic inspiration. Like, hold on to your
Okay.
roll.
I have not rolled. I have not bardically inspired myself.
14 plus 5 is a 19, and that's with disadvantage.
Fuck!
Oh!
Hey, what's that? What's that, Tyler?
Alright, Desto. You're up.
Fucking send it home, bird.
All right.
I tried so hard to get Seymour out of the fight.
I'm a slippery little bastard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I don't save, so just so you,
Okay.
I'm not gonna not go with the rules. I know that we had said start of the turn, so
Appreciate
more
you.
and I am going to 2 more attacks on him
Okay.
at disadvantage.
Uh-huh.
Rude.
As
First
he
one's gonna
attempts to cast
definitely
his
miss.
spell, I say "Schertov idiot," which is fucking idiot in Goblin.
Both of them are gonna miss.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
All right.
fuck. That's gonna be my turn.
Buck, you take 16 points of poison damage,
God,
and now it's your turn.
I don't like this. All right, I'm gonna poke him with this stick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep poking him with that stick.
I'm gonna keep poking him.
Dying again.
All right. So that's cocked. Oh, God, it's cocked again. Jesus hell. Okay. That is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. But that's only one attack that will hit.
Yep. Sledge, you're
But
on
he
deck.
does need to make another deck save.
Passes.
Okay. That is 18 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And once again, minus 10 feet of movement, disadvantage on all attack rolls against others,
Sure.
not me.
Sure.
Resistance.
Sure.
Oh, do I
Now
need to
you-
roll to not be poisoned anymore?
You do need to roll to not be poisoned anymore.
God, I feel like I didn't do that last time. I might have, but it feels like I did. Jesus! Does a 22 save?
A 22 does save.
Fuck me running! God!
You are no longer poisoned. Cool. Sledge, you're up.
All right. Alright, little bitch fiend. You gotta give us some answers? You gotta do it the hard way or the easy way? Where are you going?
My master sent me to get Brothuli. If I can't
Who's
get
your
Brothuli,
master? Who's your master?
Wouldn't you fucking
And
like
what?
to know?
Well, why do you want her?
He said that she'd be able to figure out what we're working on.
Well, what are you working on?
I'm not telling you that.
Why not? You're gonna die then.
I'm probably gonna die either way, right?
Well, yeah.
Slave's drunk.
Yeah. Okay. Well, congrats. Do you like those odds?
I'm a devil.
right.
I'm not really afraid of death.
Oh, you will. You will.
Don't you end up as somebody's bitch boy
Tinhead.
when you die?
Please tell me you know
He
what that is.
snarls. What's that?
No, nobody knows who Tinhead is.
I do not know what Tithead is.
From
I
Little
know.
Nicky. Little Nicky.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were not a big Adam Sandler household growing up.
Before I do that, so I didn't ask, but I made mental note of it. Tyler, what was the name that he yelled out? By the way,
Halphus.
Alphys.
Halphus.
Okay.
Halphas.
Okay.
So half-ass.
Yeah, half-assed. So we got his name. What's your name?
Malthus.
Half-assed man. Okay. And Tyler, I'm assuming.
Insight check.
Yeah, I don't even care about the insight. Mostly the name that he did before. Would we know? Is that the devil's like? Would that be their like true name, or is that just what he called? Like, would that name have any power over that? demon where his
correct me
spirit
if
went?
I'm wrong, but I don't believe D&D has mechanics for like true name stuff other than like Feywild shenanigans. So that is the devil's name.
I didn't know if
You
threw
know,
the
you
name.
would by doing that, you could potentially summon them using like summon demon spells or summon devil spells.
Sure.
And so
Okay.
by having their true name, that you could prevent them from attacking you.
Okay. There you go.
Well, half-ass,
Thank you,
half-ass. Prep yourself for some full ass. And we are going to go, and I'm just going to hit him with a hammer.
All right.
You should have said whoop ass, not
Seymour
Yeah,
fucked up
being
that
just
way,
like
AJ.
laying on the
Seymour's
floor.
like,
I'm like
Yeah.
cowering behind the chair, just like you should have said whoop ass.
Can I do something before he smashes him with the hammer?
Are you like talking or are you trying to do an action?
I think it's considered an action if I use the telepathy.
Who are you doing it with the demon or with Sledge?
The demon.
I will. I think I am going to say that Sledge it is still his turn and therefore he is doing stuff. You can begin to like form that telepathic connection flavor wise, but as far as actually speaking with him telepathically, that has to happen on your turn.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to.
No, I'm sorry. Now you might. This is the 20.
20 will hit.
Sweet.
There
Man, not Tuesday. It'll be 9 damage of bludgeoning, and then I think I have another D8. Give me a second. And a 1d6 for being large and in charge. 4, so it'll be 13 overall, and then I think it's another D8 of radiant damage. So. For my divine strike, so. That will be 15 overall.
15 damage overall. All right.
Yep.
He is still standing.
Good. That's exactly what I want. We need to make this last.
All right.
And
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
It is Seymour's turn.
I'm going to move closer. Oh.
And then Bobby Joe, you would be on deck.
So I'm up.
Yeah, Seymour.
All right, I am gonna do 3 Eldritch Blasts. Just give me 1 sec. I am rolling for my fear first, correct?
Correct.
Okay. A 3 plus 1 is a 4, so that will not help me out. A 7 plus 11 is an 18, and I don't think that hits.
18 will not hit, no.
Okay. That's a miss. And that's a miss. All right. 3 whiffs from this guy.
All right, Bobby Joe, you get your chance.
Yeah, you got your
I don't know if this is going to be good or not, but I'm going to go for it anyway.
Yeah, go for it.
I want to try to sound like Ulu to you and speak to him and tell him that he is a disgrace.
Okay. We'll call
That's
that
it.
a performance check.
He doesn't care about dying, so I got to try to get to him some other way. So I'm going to mentally fuck with
Well, you
him.
don't know if it's the Luke.
I'm mentally fucking with him. Does it matter?
Yes.
It's a
Psychic damage.
performance check, Kayla.
Yeah, 20. Let's go.
Go away, AJ.
I'm rooting for you.
No, roll.
Ooh.
19.
19. Okay, let's see here.
Nice.
So what do you think that sounds like, Kayla, as you were speaking within his head?
Do you want me to do it?
I would love for you to do it if you don't mind.
I'm not good at it. Stage fright. I get. Well, he sounds deep and growly. I'm gonna do it now.
Come on now, you're you can at least say it. Think drill sergeant.
I don't know what a drill sergeant sounds like.
Fair enough.
Just pretend you're yelling at me. Jesus.
Yeah.
It goes good.
That's true. What a fucking disgrace. You can't do anything right. What a waste. Why did I bother asking you to do this task? And then I hope he just dies.
Okay. He is not going to just die, but he does.
Here.
You see, as he will kind of reach out questioningly. He's like trying to figure out where the voice is coming from, and eventually figures out because I don't think telepathy doesn't like disguise who it's coming from, right?
No, I was just trying to make my voice sound different.
Right. He's like confused on like,
who are you to talk to me about fucking disgrace? I don't know you, right?
I don't think they can respond, Tyler.
he can because he also has telepathy.
Oh, he does have telepathy because on mine it says they can't respond.
Well, he will respond telepathically to you.
He just doesn't want you. I don't think yet.
It says the creature cannot respond to you telepathically with this feat.
So
That's
you are
just
not
with that
allowing him to telepathically respond. However, he's got his own telepathy that he is using to respond.
Oh.
So, Kayla, if you were to say talk to Buck telepathically,
Yeah.
because Buck does not have the ability to speak telepathically, he can't respond with that feature. But if you're talking to this fiend who actually does have a telepathic ability, he can respond because he's not using your
worded differently.
They worded it perfectly. Just
No, they didn't.
fuck with them. Pretend you're the thing.
That's all I
Trying to
had.
answer.
That was the only slightly good thing I had. I'm just gonna shoot him.
Okay.
I'm annoyed.
Sorry.
It's okay. 13?
13 does not hit.
Does she get advantage because he's like just sitting there trying to call out?
She does not.
No. I shoot him again. 28.
28 will hit.
8 damage?
He is barely hanging on. One more good shot. You just need to hit him.
Get him, babe.
22.
All right. Kayla, will you please describe as Bobby Joe caps this ass?
Bobby Joe is clearly flustered because she doesn't know what she's doing with her new feet. And just gets annoyed. Instead of saying the word shut the fuck up, she just makes him shut the fuck up and shoots him until he's dead.
Yeah.
11 damage, yeah.
You just unload lead into this guy
Yeah.
as he passes. And that is the end of combat.
I would like to just look at my friends and be like, that was supposed to be way cooler, and it did not work out in my favor.
What was cool? That was pretty cool. You shot him. What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Cool.
Buck vomiting up poison and bile and booze and everything is just like, I thought that looked pretty cool. Oh God.
I remember my first beer, Buck. We should.
You're speaking too loud.
Well,
So, is one still alive? Is that right?
No, they are both
Yeah.
dead.
They're both dead. Okay. Do they disappear in a puff of brimstone and hellfire, or are their bodies still here?
Their bodies begin to catch on fire, but if you would like to do something, they are still corporeal for at least a
I
few
would like
moments.
to quickly
Sure.
rummage through his pockets and steal its mace.
Okay. Yeah, you grab its mace.
Does it disappear too, or is it still?
Make a. You grab the mace for right now, and I will keep everybody else keep playing out this while I figure out if I'm gonna screw with Brent for this or not.
Bobby
I
Joe
also
wants
rummage
to
through
run
his pockets.
upstairs and make sure that Zane is still okay.
That probably makes the most sense. So, y'all do your things.
Yeah, you go upstairs to check on Zane. It seems like he is okay.
Deal.
He's just
I
like,
guess I'll go back.
that
Help
sounded like crazy. Like, are you good? Everybody good?
We're good now.
Okay.
So I think Buck might need some recovery time.
Oh damn. Okay. Buck needed a recovery time?
Yeah, Uncle Buck.
Shit. Alright. What is the rest of the party up to? Sledge, Desto, Seymour.
Um, I mean, I'll rummage as well, what I can. But if I can't, if the bodies just start disappearing, no biggie.
I'll like take a seat right behind me here and just be like,
So Buck.
Oh,
and I like talk to myself and I'm like, Pit Feeds, we've done this before. It's Pit Feeds where he's so afraid. You're good. You know this. And like after like good 6 to 10 seconds, like a wave comes over me where I'm like no longer afraid, and I'm like, all right, okay, okay. How's everybody looking? And then I would start to like kind of assess and see what happens. I know that Bobby Joe went upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
and depending on like how long it took, I'd be like, hey, just check on everybody up there.
Oh yeah, I can check on the other people up there too and make sure they're good.
Yeah,
Okay. So
and then
you're check. So what?
Zane's
So
first because he's a child,
yep.
and then I
just
would
a
pet
baby.
him.
Okay. Um. Yeah. So Seymour, you yell to check on everybody. Sledge, you're just kind of slouching and rummaging through. You could also grab the second mace if you want.
sure,
Um,
we'll make a double piece.
and then Desto, what are you up to?
I'm gonna like start to go rummage. See that kind of disappear. I'm gonna walk inside and just to that like first table left, and I'm gonna pull one of the chairs back, have a seat in it. And I'm just gonna just relax and like
Okay.
thank goodness that's over.
Yeah. You kick back. Bobby Joe, you check in on Siren or Ratona first.
I'd say Siren probably.
Yeah, you check Siren. She looks very like no, actually she's sleeping. So she's just fully asleep in bed. But you are able to like walk over, get a sense that she's breathing and seems to be fine.
Up through the whole damn thing. Okay.
And then you go to check on Ratona, and the door is locked.
Dope. I knock on the door.
You hear nothing from the other side.
Cool, cool, cool. Can I kick it?
Yeah, you can kick it. Are you like trying to bust in the door, or are you just like trying to make a louder noise?
If the DM allows it.
To bust open the door?
Yeah.
That would be an athletics check.
18.
You kick down the door and find an empty room.
I yell down
Antonio's
to
not
everybody.
here.
I would like to yell down to everybody else and be like, guys, we have another problem.
And
What?
with that, we are ending tonight's session.
That's perfect.